Okay, here we go.
2.
Hello.
What else?
So you're hungry.
Yes, I am.
What are you gonna eat when you leave?
Chicken.
What from where?
Chicken. What combo are you picking?
You like Cane's?
Cane's or Zaxby's? Zaxby's.
Let's go!
There's been a war waging.
Tell them my opinion. Because you know it better than anyone. You've seen it day in, day out.
Let's just say I've seen Wesley disown a lot of family members and a lot of friends.
Over Cane's.
Cane's. They show up with Cane's and then he never speaks to them again.
Probably because didn't Cane's come after Zaxby's, or am I tripping?
It doesn't matter. Cane's is trash. Zaxby's is better.
All I know is Cane's got a chicken sandwich and it's just 3 tenders on bun. So
it's the weakest sandwich in my life.
Well, what is that? So
trash.
are you okay? So Chick-fil-A or Cane's?
I'm Chick-fil-A.
Oh, 100%.
So Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's?
Let me preface this real quick. Cane's, and we're gonna jump on this subject really quick, and then I'm gonna have you introduce yourself. But only because I'm super passionate about Zaxby's over Cane's, and then Cane's under everyone.
Fuck Cane's.
It's super, extremely basic. The sauce is literally household items that you throw together. The chicken quality is nice, but then again, like, it's very lightly breaded, no taste, and without the sauce, it would be like unedible.
Bland is.
They don't season their shit.
They don't. But everybody is, I guess still eating on the mess.
And I just think they have really good marketing. I mean, like, tailgating,
That's what
football,
it is.
Like, in high school, it's cool to eat Cane's.
But don't they have a dog as one of their mascots?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the restaurant is named after the owner's dog. Like the guy that started the restaurant's dog was named Kane, and that's what the restaurant. That's why if you go in there, there's like a portrait of a dog in most.
I was like, so what's up with this dog thing?
Yeah.
Like, cause I know aesthetically pleasing things. Like if you have a dog, there's like,
it's like either named after or the restaurant's dedicated to him. It's one of the two. I don't remember.
That's slightly
Kane.
Alright, they get a 1 out of 10 because of the dog.
Also, I just think it'd be hilarious if they ever hit us up to get to sponsor us because they're
Instant no.
because they're like, oh Wes, and we see you're doing this shit talking thing. It's funny. We want you to talk shit about us, and that's how we're gonna market.
No.
Boo, Cane's. Sorry, my sister loves Cane's. But now listen to this. She doesn't like a lot of things. She's very bland, so it makes a lot of sense. She's like, yay, Cane's. She doesn't even like sauce. She just likes Cane's. Like Cane's chicken with ketchup. She's very plain.
Okay, well, at least she's, I don't know. I feel like if you like Cane's and you're adding ketchup, it's a little different. Only because, Cane sauce is mayonnaise, ketchup. You've had people that have worked there, friends, and they told you about it. It's trash.
I can make this at home. And I can make better chicken.
And I have made it at home.
Cane's, you're doing a good job of marketing, but
food is absolute shit. Every time I bring it home, it's like a fucking pool of water dripping out of my fucking shit.
No, seriously.
It's like they dip in the ponds before they give it to you.
But yeah, go ahead and tell the people, either in the camera or wherever you want, just what are you doing and why are you doing it?
Okay, first let me give you a little intro. This is something I've been practicing on. So it's your girl, the Hotel No Motel or Holiday Inn. Checking in with your girl, the Dahotellabi. And what I do, I'm a singer-songwriter, inspiring motivator. I love to sing, dance, and create content that's aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
And I also love to walk my hands. Fun fact.
Really?
If you did not know. Yeah.
Can you do it right now?
I sure can. You want to see?
Be careful.
I know, right? I hope my top doesn't come up too high.
Oh, shit.
Shit, alright.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's a little thing I
We
do.
got that upper body strength.
Yes. It's a thing that I do when I'm in the airport. You know how they have the
Yeah.
walkway?
I've seen that video actually.
Yes. I've been like several times. I'm like, you know what? I'll make this a thing.
And everyone just watches and they're like, yo.
Yes. Like I've tried to like go the whole way, but I'm like, I wonder if like someone's gonna say, hey, it's dangerous. But is it?
It's not.
I guess
You
you
just-
don't. Yeah.
You just
Because it's still moving, so I'm just like,
As long as you don't have anything that can get like caught in like the
yeah, like
size.
my hair or anything.
You just got legs, feet. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Just swapping legs for the feet, feet for the legs.
I'm trying to get sponsored for like handstands all over the world. That's my goal. Like besides singing, I want to do handstands around the world.
Wow.
That's how you connect people.
Yes.
Handstands with LABI.
Boom. We're gonna have to market that. Hold up. Handstands with the hotel. Ooh, I'm gonna have to, you know what? Now you got me thinking, I might just find random hotels and start walking around with my hands.
You should just do that, yeah.
In the lobby.
In the
Yeah,
lobby.
just any hotel lobby within like 100-mile radius of where you are.
That's
All right,
smart.
really quick, only because this is gonna be off subject from all of us as a musician, but it's something that interests us. So, do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in ghosts or do I believe in aliens? Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever had an experience with a ghost?
You know, probably. Probably. I don't know about alien because I used to think I was an alien. You know when, you know when you know when you write on the piece of paper like, are you alien or not?
What? No, I've never. No one's ever asked me to write that on a piece of paper.
No, like you know when they say like, all right, like, are you a citizen or are you an alien? Like an alien as far as like you're not from.
Yeah.
So I've been tempted to like do that, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, you should just draw like a little spaceship over
Yeah,
alien
like,
and be like, yes.
But I do believe in ghosts though. I'm scared though. I'm a scaredy cat, so I probably feel like ghosts.
You wouldn't go to like a haunted house?
I have, and I'm scared as hell.
Which one?
The one at Kings Island.
Okay.
I was like hiding behind my friend the entire time. True fact. True fact.
So,
That's the only one I went to, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm shaking.
so I'm assuming you wouldn't do like an overnight stay at
No.
like a haunted asylum?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think I probably wouldn't.
No. They have those in Louisville. I'm like, yeah, the haunted hotels, you can't pay me. I don't even know.
Yeah, they're like Waverly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we did like a YouTube video and we got like all the best artists from Lexington,
Ooh.
you wouldn't go with it?
You know, I might. I might for the culture. That's the only way. Like, you know what? Like, you would have to have like a GoPro on me, like, and a mic. Like, what is going on?
We have to be watching at all times. Make sure you're not
Yes.
going anywhere.
I would hide somewhere.
That'd be wild.
I would find like the most like darkest spot and just stand there, and then just wait for everything. Like, oh shit, this is serious.
That'd be wild.
It would be.
What if we right here we scheme and we got like all the artists in Lexington and we were like, yo, let's do a networking event. We dropped the Addy and we're like, yo, like we got this place for free. We got free catering. Well, just come in. And then as soon as they come in, doors locked.
I'd be
Cameras
spooked. I'm
on.
like, yo, this is.
Oh
What's going on?
We kidnapped all the artists in Lexington.
But you know what? We would have to like sign some waiver or something for us to like be all right with it, because I would try to run. I would find like a window and be like, I'm out of
You're in
here.
on it and you're trying to run
They
it.
definitely think we're trying to kill all of us.
Yeah,
Like, why'd you lock the doors,
What's going on? Like we're all here. Like this is kind of
Yeah.
odd. I would try to find a way, like sneak somewhere. Like I would hide somewhere, pantry.
A pantry.
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
Pantry with the cereal. Be in there munching. With the ghosts.
I had like a few friends that went there and stayed, and like one of them
The
didn't
one in
sleep.
Louisville?
Yeah, the one in Louisville. They didn't sleep for like 48 hours after that. One of my
I bet
friends did,
because it's.
he said every time he closed his eyes, he could just see flashlights and like hear noises, and like he couldn't
That's
sleep.
gross.
See, and that messes me up because if I start having nightmares, I'm gonna be like sleepwalking.
Do you sleepwalk?
I sleep talk when I'm scared.
I've sleepwalked quite a bit in my life.
Yeah.
I've tried to like get out of windows and stuff. I'm a bad sleepwalker. I'm like up, talking like this, but I'm asleep. I don't ever do it.
And you know, have you ever slept on the wheel
Of what?
of your car
No.
that's driving?
Oh, no.
Did you fall asleep at the wheel?
I was sleep talking on the wheel. I'm dead serious.
Was somebody with you?
Yes.
And so they were like, oh, she's asleep.
I said something along the lines of, did you put the chicken in the microwave or something along the lines of the kitchen? And then I was like,
that's something you need to know though.
I was like, kitchen, microwave, I'm driving. Yo, let me get up. Yeah. Something about me and chicken, yo. Sponsor me. Chicken will come. No. Chicken. I can't do chicken will come.
No, you can't. Stop.
I gotta figure out my own line. I gotta.
Please don't sponsor us, please.
Some type of chicken line. But I love chicken.
Wait, so what are you getting after this?
Zaxby's.
What do you get from Zaxby's?
I get. Do not talk bad about me.
You're ordering from Zaxby's and we're already cool.
I get the kitty finger with 3 chocolate chip cookies.
No, that's bad.
And a strawberry Fanta.
No, that's literally like anything you could have said right there. You said Zaxby's. Anything you could have said after that. You could have said I drink the sauce. I'd be like, yo.
I love their sauce though. I really
get 14 packs.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like creamy almost. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's really good.
Like I love it with the fries, with the bread, with everything.
Yeah.
It's just
with my noodles.
Yeah. Everything. Do they have like those little packs? Cause you know, Chick-fil-A has them.
Has what?
Has their sauces. Like you can buy their sauces.
Oh, they probably do
Zaxby's
somewhere.
needs something like that.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good move for Chick-fil-A though. They started selling Chick-fil-A and Polynesian sauce.
Yeah.
That's a move.
I usually get the winging things from Zaxby's. I like wings and I like my things.
You know what? I might get that today though because I was wanting some wings, but I wanted like just either chicken fingers or wings, but I can't figure.
I feel like the wing thing's like it's a pretty good solid meal too.
That's what I need.
3 wings. No, you get like 5 or 6 wings.
I can handle that.
And you get three fingers.
Cause I'm not a big eater. Cause I said kitty finger for a reason. I get 2 of them. two kitty fingers and my cookies. Got a sweet tooth at this world. If you do not know me.
Do you like the brownies that they have there?
Yes.
But you like the cookies better?
Yes.
Okay.
The soft, because they're soft. And then if I go home, I have ice cream.
It's funny how fit you are, but you love.
I know, that's crazy. When people ask what my diet is, I'm like, I love fruits.
Yeah.
But I love sweets. Like cookies.
You got a high metabolism.
Yeah. It's crazy. You won't see me eating a whole bunch of like barbecue chicken or like a whole like big meals and a whole bunch of bread, but fruits and cookies.
What are your favorite desserts?
Ooh, I love like place or just like items.
Oh, let's do both.
Ooh, so if it's a late night, you're gonna catch me at Insomnia.
Ooh,
getting the deluxe chocolate chunk, the M&M.
Why are you putting me on right now? Like, why am I like, I'm getting the inside scoop on some shit I already should have known about.
And what else? I love their ice cream, but Cold Stone, they know me up there.
Cold Stone's pretty
Yes.
Which one?
Any of them. All of them. All of them. Whenever I'm close to, I'll be like, where's the Cold Stone nearby? Yes. Like whenever I travel, I have to get ice cream. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hands down. Soft serve or I really don't.
Soft serve's nice.
Yes. I really don't care for Dairy Queen because sometimes, they don't always turn it over. I'm like, this is false advertising. Why do you turn it over so I know? Now,
you should sue.
I should. I don't go there often because I'm like, you know what, miss or hit with you guys, but Cold Stone will give me.
Yeah. Next time you pull up to Dairy Queen, you should pull up with an attorney.
I have my attorney with me. If you don't flip that ice cream over right now, I'm suing the whole company.
Flip. Or I flip.
I might flip shit. But no, cookies and ice cream pretty much. I like to bake, but I don't always eat everything I bake. Like I love baking brownies and like creating.
You ever put anything like special in the brownies?
Yeah, like marshmallows, chocolate chips, caramel.
Any kind of like elevation juice, or is it just like?
Yeah, we got some elevation juice. Infused with some good stuff. What else have I put Oreos into my brownies?
I haven't heard of that. Oreos in the brownie.
Yeah, you put the Oreo at the bottom. You stack the Oreos at the bottom, and you put the batter on top.
Mm.
Okay. It's almost like a cheesecake
Brookie.
situation.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Try it. Phenomenal. Then if you put some some icing on the top.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's making me.
Let's just turn it into like a bacon show.
Everybody's turning into big dogs.
Alright, let's just go bake some shit and get out of here.
No, I'm serious. I get to bake it. I might have to bake out something. We have to have a.
Next time you come on, we might have something ready for
Yeah.
you.
Next time it's just gonna be a
A
potluck.
bag of cookies or something.
Oh.
We're just gonna start
good
a
shit.
Yeah. You can come on the podcast, but you gotta bring a dish.
You gotta bring something sweet. Like now I'm craving a cookie. I'm probably gonna get like 3 cookies when I go.
Or we started a podcast with just us 3, but instead of just chatting, like the whole premise, like legitimately is for guests to bring us food.
Yes. Right. The motive is, and when you come into this room, you have to have a dish.
Then we don't even talk to them. They're just like, they're trying to plug, and we're just like,
no. They get no respect.
we're
Get
trying to eat over
our
here.
plate and
No.
we're munching. Then we can like rate how good it is. Wow, this is trash. What is this?
It's like instead of American Idol having one Simon Cowell, it's like we're all Simon Cowell. And we're just
A
like,
bunch of Gordon
feed
Ramsay.
us and get the- feed us and
Right.
get the fuck out of here.
Gordon Ramsay and Simon remind me of each other. Like their demeanor is very like.
Yeah. Simon Cowell's the Gordon Ramsay of music.
Yes. I
They
would
might
hate to
be
have
the
him
same
judge me.
person.
Are you scared of him,
Who?
Simon?
I'm not afraid of anybody. So,
I'm just afraid of his facial expressions. Like, ooh, what are you saying in your head? Like, he's ruthless. That is god awful. Sorry, I
but
tried.
sometimes it might be god awful though.
No, I mean,
Some of those are.
some of them are, but
I feel like seeing it on TV for so long, I feel like if you said something mean to me, I would laugh because I think it's funny. Because like I've seen it on TV so much. That I feel
right. Like, I think you get paid to tell us that we're trash. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, if he crossed the line, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he's a man. I might square up.
I had this American Idol game that you like actually sing into and they would judge you. And I swear to God, there was not a compliment recorded for the whole game. They would literally trash you every single time.
Come on, that is a.
It would just be Simon just saying the worst stuff, and then Randy Jackson would be like, he'd be like, dog, that was good, but like, I don't ever want to hear you again.
Yeah.
He'd be like, dang,
Yeah.
man, shit.
He was always so cool about saying how what he said. Like, okay,
Yeah.
appreciate it. I don't feel so bad now. This dude just make me feel like I'm trash.
Because who was Simon, Randy, and was it Paula?
Yeah,
Mhm,
Paula Abdul, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just the female on there.
She was nice though.
Paula, we love you.
I'll get Paula Abdul on the podcast.
Hey Paula, does anybody know Paula's ad? No.
If you were on The Voice this season, who would you pick as your coach?
If they all 4 turned around, would you pick?
Ooh, who's the coaches?
John Legend, Nick Jonas, Blake Shelton, and Kelly Clarkson.
That's a good one.
But didn't Ariana take somebody's spot?
I think Ariana Grande is going to be on this next
Oh, the next
season.
one. She's taking Nick's spot.
I think she's taking Nick's spot, yeah.
But so right now, it's,
Oh, because I was gonna say either between Nick and John,
yeah.
just because I love their instrumentalists too.
Yeah.
So they would be able to like help me out.
It'll be icy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ariana, she has a good voice too. I was just talking about her voice, how she made them notes, but her like talking voice is like so like.
And she does it without any like
Yeah.
any pitch bending or anything. It's crazy.
I'm like, where? Where did they make her at? Where did they like put this DNA together? Where?
Splicing it.
Right.
It's not. It's all artificial.
Something they made her in the factory.
The factory of love.
Yes. Ariana, we love you. No.
So you pick Nick or John?
Yes, Nick or John.
You gotta pick one.
Ugh. I'm only thinking Nick because I've always been a Nick Jonas fan.
Let's go.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's go. I was just talking about how I love Nick Jonas.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
You do be laying it down.
Yes.
Yeah, he definitely does his
I do
thing.
love Nick Jonas. He hasn't put out any. I haven't heard of any new music he's put out, but I'm just a huge fan.
The Jonas Brothers put out a song like a week ago, actually.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What? I'm behind. Wow. You said the Jonas Brothers. I haven't heard that name in a minute.
They have like a whole album out.
What?
Yeah, they put it out like last year.
Aren't they all like fathers now?
Yeah, daddies.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day,
Happy Father's Day.
Happy belated Father's Day.
Papas.
Papis. I'm looking for a hot one, chocolate, spicy papis.
So a couple years ago, we won Lexington Idol together. Where were you at when you got the phone call, or do you remember?
Ooh, you know what? I was actually.
I remember my phone call.
I remember telling myself, yeah, I just.
And then to preface this, Lexington Idol was a competition of 100 people, and there was 3 winners. And I forget if they told us if anyone was first, second, or third. They just said 3 winners.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think there was a first, second, or third. It's just y'all 3 won, and y'all going to the front of the line.
We doing our thing.
But
and it was us 2 and Taylor Hughes, and it was pretty cool because out of 100 we won. And so, okay, so then where were you at?
Actually, heading to the Lyric Theater.
Yeah.
To perform. And I was like sitting in the parking lot getting my stuff together. And I was like, who is this? I'm like, hello. You performed.
Did you think you might have won before you got the call?
No. I was like, I'm moving, like I'm past this because I honestly wasn't going to do the thing. My mom was like, you need to go to the mall and you need to sing. And I was like, okay, but all right. I didn't know anything about it. Just did it. And I didn't expect no one to call me because I always think the worst. I'm like, I don't know if they like me. I don't even know what to expect. I'm just sitting in the car like, what?
Yeah.
I walked in and I was like, Mom, they called me. She was like, oh, and you're about to perform. Look at that. You get to warm up. I'm like, oh my gosh. Cool. Bet.
No.
That's what I was thinking. But I'm mad about the whole situation afterwards. Like the whole American Idol experience. I don't like singing competitions. Because they're rigged.
To an extent, yeah.
Yes, they're definitely rigged.
From what we know.
Yes, from what we know. I feel like any singing contest that I've been in, I feel like they've been rigged because either someone has put money behind some artist that they wanted to win, and then you're like, well, so does talent not beat the money that you put behind them, or is it like a story that y'all trying to tell behind the whole thing? I'm like, well, maybe I'm not meant for the story you're telling. So it's not to say I can't sing. It's just like I'm not meant for what you got going on.
That's funny because your mentality of like thinking the worst was like the opposite. So as soon as I sang, I knew I won. Because whenever I sang, they had like a little intermission where like the judges took a break, and then as soon as they took a break, they were like, "Hey Wes, can you go up there and like sing to the crowd?" As soon as they asked me to sing to the crowd, I was like,
"Oh yeah, they asked you to call." But see, I went the last day. Like the judges hadn't heard me sing until like when I was singing on TV.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what was going on. I'm like, oh, I've never seen none of you all. I came the last day, and I had the crowd clapping, and in the whole mall, and I'm just like, I didn't know what anybody else was doing. I'm just like, hey, we're in the mall. I need everybody in the mall to stop. If you're right here, I had some random person hold my phone. I was just like, here, I'm not here. I'm not here, and I'm here to sing. I'm on stage. Yeah. Let's get it.
And you got it.
I had the people actually. Funny fact. I actually went to, I think it was Macy's. That was right there. I was in Macy's talking to the makeup artist, and they was in there, just give me a makeover. I was like, I'm about to perform this. Oh, we have to get you together.
They're trying to make a sale. You're trying
I was buying time. That's all I was doing. I was trying to buy some time, and then they was hooking me up. They're like, no, you're gonna win because we made you like look good. I'm like, okay. Someone's gonna hold my phone, and I'm just gonna go out there and sing. I didn't know what song I was gonna do, original or like something that people knew. But I'm like, no, I'm a singer-songwriter. People need to know that I have my own words to say. Yeah. So you might not know this song, but you're gonna clap, and they did.
And they did.
Yeah. I made them clap before I even started singing. I'm like, I need y'all to clap with me. I need the engagement, and then boom.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
And then you got the call when you're going to Lyric. What were you doing at the Lyric? Because I remember we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, I was, they had some talent show, and I worked with a dance company, and they were performing, and I was like the intermission. Like I was the person that was singing in between, so I had like 3 songs that I was doing. And did my thing. I had my merch. I was selling it, so I was like, hey, I have to continue moving on regardless if I win or not. So I was never like, oh my gosh, I'm waiting for the call. I'm like, no, like I'm about to go on another stage and do whatever else I gotta do. Hey, if it's up, then it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Yes, that's just how I go about life. I just kind of like just go.
It does get stuck.
Yeah, we up here. I just can't wait till we getting Billies.
Yeah.
Trillies.
And Grammys.
Grammys. That's what I want.
Billies and Grammys.
Good Trammies.
Trammies. I'm trying to get over. Not Trammies. Yes. Recording. What is it? Recording Academy. That's what I want.
There we go. But it's funny because when I got the call, I was at Carrabba's at my server job. So everyone in there is like my buddy. Everyone in there knows I can sing. And so then I remember I was serving someone, or I got a table, and I felt it vibrate, and I was like, I already know what this is. I don't know if it's because I was manifesting it, or if it's like because I came in acting like I was a star.
Yeah.
Because I was singing like to little kids when I was in line. I had like people coming up and talking to me, and I was like, because I was like, the judges might not be watching me only when I'm on stage.
Right,
The judges might be watching me while I'm back. So as soon as I came in the building, I was like,
you was on go mode.
I'm a star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I started doing my thing, and then it's like I said, as soon as they called me back on stage to sing like to the crowd, just to please the crowd, I was like, I got to sing back.
If that would have happened to me, if that was one of those situations, I'd be like, yeah, because you actually having me sing again. You actually asked me to sing again.
And then, so I was at Carrabba's, got the phone call. They were like, blah, blah, you won. I put the phone down. I looked around, started talking shit. I was like, yeah, let's go. And all like my friends that work there, they're like, let's go.
Yes, hype you up. That's what I'm talking about.
But every other competition that I've done, I haven't really gotten too far. But that one, for some reason, I just knew I was about to take that one home. But so you're doing a show at the Lyric a while ago. Are you thinking about doing any shows right now, or do you have any planned? Because I was looking at, I'm not sure if I saw any that were like scheduled or anything that you were.
Oh no! So right now, I'm really diving into traveling and doing like music fests because I feel like this is me speaking on the standpoint of doing a lot of things in Lexington. I want to get out of here and do things that are like, you know how they have music fests in like North Carolina, Houston, Miami. So I'm looking forward to going to those places because I feel like if you see me here. Like, I don't need to be saturating you all here. I need to saturate other spots because y'all are going to see me here. And if you don't, okay. I got other people that I need to reach out and touch. So I feel like music fests will give me the opportunity just, to have exposure out there. So that's my next goal that I'm trying to.
And you're going to add that in with playing here, but also branching out, add it in the toolbox. Yep.
Because I feel like that's the one thing that I haven't been able to do. And since COVID, I was supposed to go to, I was in Miami last year in like March when COVID hit, and I was supposed to go to a music festival, and I was going to like network and pass out business cards, and I was like, dang, like I can't even like experience a festival and just see, like I've never been raves, none of that, because I'm just like, I'm very like, I wouldn't say antisocial, but when it comes to like showing people what I do, I'm like, ooh, it's hard to be like, this is what I do, like you need to listen to me.
Because you don't want to come off like
too hard.
Scammy
or not exactly. Salesy. And I'm just like, I just want you to just vibe. And then most of the time people are like, no, you're dope. Like you need to like have big energy when you coming around here. And I'm like, but
quit being so shrimp.
I'm like, okay, I got you. I don't want you to feel like, dang, she thinks she's all that, because that's the next thing. But I can't think about that. Because,
it's a weird like balance, because it's like people won't know about your vibe unless you show them. But it's like you think personally, like if you show them, then like you're coming out to show them. So then it's like, since you're coming out, you're not just vibing back here.
Right.
You gotta like come out and show them. So then it takes away from you
the
just
vibing.
And that's why you see a lot of, they'll be like the artists and they're just doing their thing, but then you have that person who is like very aggressive as like the manager. And so then all the pressure can be like, I don't fuck with your manager, but I like you, I like your vibe. But the manager's the one that's like
the one that's on your head.
on your head.
And literally, I met a girl this past weekend, and she was like, no, I will be the one that'll be in people's faces telling them, like, no, you need to listen. Because I'm like, yo, y'all ain't gotta listen if you don't want to, but she's like, no, they got to. Because when they listen, they're neither gonna say yay or nay. And most of the time, it's like, yo, I didn't know about this. I'm like, it's like trying to tell people, like, how CODY'S does. I might need to take their strategy. Like, no, y'all gotta listen. You're gonna want this. Y'all stuff is dry, my stuff is spice. It's got some sauce to it.
We got the season over here.
Like with confidence, but not like super cocky to the point where you're just like, nah, everybody else is trash.
Cause you know who Russ is?
Yes.
Cause that's why he gets a lot of backlash. Cause he is the artist and he's the manager.
Yeah.
And I think now he probably has a manager. I'm not sure, but he had that dichotomy within his personality. The way he was like, he was the vibe, but he was the aggressor too.
Right.
And that's why I was getting a lot of.
People didn't want to deal with him. And that's what I don't want to have, like, oh, she's always coming so hard. I'm like, no, it's a business. Like, I'm coming at you hard because you didn't hear the first time or the second time or the third time. And I'm learning through marketing. You have to do that. Like, you have to be aggressive with it because just like how the radio station is aggressive. Like, constantly feeding you the same stuff that you don't want to listen to. And you're like, why? Because they're making you. So I'm going to make you listen because you're going to like it eventually. You might like, there's a lot of songs that I hate and I end up singing the song. I'm like, why? Why? Y'all are forcing me to like this and I don't want to.
And also, I feel like there might be, like, right now, because do you have someone that's, like, the aggressor for you?
I have people around that'll be aggressive, but it just depends on the day because they know how I am. So, like, we don't want to be too in people's faces if you don't want that. Like, I'm weird about playing my music around me. I'm like, I've heard it so many times. Like, you don't have to tell me you like it. It's okay. Or don't hype me up so much. Like, I know y'all get tired of hearing me. Like, that's in my head. I'm like, y'all are tired of it. Y'all tired. And then in their head, they're probably like, no, it's not even that. And I'm thinking the total opposite. Like, I don't want to hear this.
So I would say there might be, like, a cool little blend that you could do where, like, you subtly, like, add in, like, that vibe that, like, you know you want to go for, but also by being the vibe it also reaches out, kind of like why, like, on my social I'll be like, don't listen to my music or the shit sucks, because I can say it a lot more to an extent, because then people catch on to what I'm doing. But it's just like thinking about those little tricks, like whether it's a caption or just how you act like in person and stuff, to then, like, it doesn't come off too much, but you're pressing it 100%.
Right, it's like, no, I know this stuff is shitty. Go listen to it though. Like, still go listen to it. Tell me if it's shitty or not. I know it's not trash, but I like that tactic because I need to change the way I'm going about it because I'm over here, downplaying myself. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are y'all doing?
Right.
Yeah, what the hell?
Watching it.
I ain't even waving at nobody.
But real quick, what time did you want to get out of here specifically? Because I didn't want to take up too much time.
We can go to 8:45. I got like 15 minutes? Because my stomach did growl. Man, I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, then what's the next thing that you have coming out? Whether it's merch, whether it's a show, whether, just the next big thing.
Okay, the next big thing. So I dropped a single called Calling, and basically everything's just gonna be rolling. Like, I'm gonna be more aggressive. I'm pushing everything, new merch. I'm pushing new videos. I'm pushing new what was it at the top of my head? Jeez, partnering up with brands. So
I'm on the same shit.
I'm an athlete and I'm using some of those things as a way to be like, all right, I need to get sponsors. So I'm trying to partner up with brands, any way that I can that I feel like it's parallel. Like,
and we're all trying to partner with brands.
Yes.
So
but not Raising Cane's.
No canes.
No canes.
No canes. I'm thinking because, I do a lot of fitness. So I'm trying to partner up with, Nike, Adidas. Like, that's one of my dreams. Like, I've always wanted to be like a Nike girl or Adidas girl when I'm just like the face of, in Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that.
Okay.
And then, you know how they have their promos or ads and stuff? You could be using like a snippet of my song and be like, yo. Because I see a lot of artists like maybe modeling different stuff or just, supporting the brand, but it's not their music. Yeah. And I'm like, that could be like a 2-for-1 deal.
Mm-hmm.
So have me running in your shoes, have me jumping, have me singing while I'm in the booth with your stuff. Like, this is going to make people want to buy it because I'm wanting it. So that's my goal. Yeah. Because I feel like I don't want to get signed by a label. I don't want to be signed by a label. I want to be independent. I want to be in control of what I do. But I feel like just like any athlete, you have a deal that you have with your team, but you also have those sponsorships where you don't even have to play anymore. You can just be getting your money just because someone's wearing your shoe. And they see that, oh, he's in the NBA or NFL or whatever. I'm going to buy a pair of shoes. I'm going to buy this t-shirt. So like even with like my merch, collabing with other like independent designers that have their own stuff, I'm like, oh, well, let's collab. Like, let's do a promo where you're using my song and we have your shirt. And you can do like a, whatever it is, like I've, done some stuff with Soul and Roses. I wear their stuff. Boom. We're gonna tie it in together so people see, oh, she's working out on this merch. Okay. Yeah. Kind of like a collaborative thing. More so collaborating with a lot of things that are already growing, so we're growing together.
Yeah. Real.
Yeah.
Dope. Did you see that thing that happened at the castle?
No.
With Albert, I'm gonna butcher his last name again, like Couture, Albert Charity.
No. What happened?
He's got a clothing line, and he rented out the castle. He had some people perform. Then he had some really cool people come out to the event to just help, get awareness out for the brand.
That is smart.
But it was all Lexington-based
Wow. See, that's what I need to get plugged into because I need to start reaching out or just finding venues that are already doing that. Because have y'all heard it? I know y'all know Juliet Market.
No.
Y'all don't know about Juliet Market?
I don't think so.
On Loudon?
Yeah, I don't
what?
think so.
By the Lex train? By the old Lex train? They have vendors in there. And they have like music.
Inside?
Yeah.
This is ringing like a half a bell.
Do you know Cosmic Charlie's where you used to be on Loudon?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's big.
Yeah.
A bunch of vendors, and it's pretty.
Yes.
Big ass, window. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to collab with, having like a vendor, but also partner up with someone who's already there, like often. So then, we can stop and pop, we have music.
Do they do music there?
Yeah.
Do they? Really? When was the last time they had an event?
I don't know. I can't tell you. All I know is a few weeks ago I was down there talking to, they have a radio station down there too.
Which one?
W something.
WRFL?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's down there.
Do you know what station that is on FM?
I think it's 88.something.
88.something? 88.1.
I'm terrible. I barely listen to the radio, so.
It's either 0.1 or 0.7, but yeah.
Maybe, yeah. It's got a line in it.
Working with them. They have music, but they don't have enough local people reaching out because nobody knows who to reach out to. So I'm trying to bridge the gap. Like, let me plug myself in, and then I'm trying to have check-ins. Like, everybody's checking in with Dahotellabi, and we're traveling to different places that are actually wanting local music, but don't know who to talk to. Because I know a lot of people who do music, but if I can't get in the door, then how are we gonna make it open for anybody else to get in? Because they literally don't know, the younger crowd. They know, older people who like jazz or maybe some country stuff, but they don't have, a younger crowd that will bring more people around. Because, older people don't stay out after 9. So you're not going to get your money, where your real money is. So that's when I'm trying to, like I said, collaborate with people so we can move as a unit. Because, we have a lot of talent here, and we don't move like Atlanta does. We support the movement. We support a few events that we all have, but not enough to where it's you do something different. you're a different genre. Oh, you play an instrument. Well, let's make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
You do videography. Like, let's
Mm-hmm.
make it a big thing. Like, that's my next goal, to have, like, you know, a venue where I'm asking everybody to come through. You have a little booth and have a videographer just, you know, getting the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have it a 3 day, because you know J. Cole, Dreamville.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have like you know how they'll have their like Dreamville albums where it's like a whole bunch of different artists that went to their studios several days and they just pick whichever songs that they want to put on that collaborative album, and that's what I want to do with everybody who does music.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be dope, yeah.
Like a workshop type thing where like you never know who might have something in store for you. It might be some live instruments that you're like, yo, I've never done that before, because I haven't. Like acoustic versions, or just like working with someone who maybe plays a piano, violin. Like there's a lot of independent artists that just kind of do their stuff on their own.
Where do you record at?
The Dojo or
Dojo.
or Evo with Slick in Louisville.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
Yes.
But that's dope.
That is my guy. I hope that didn't like stop and like not save. Anyhow, I'm black. Whoever was live with me on there, they was on there. But yeah.
Yeah, Dojo's good.
I was just over there. I'm actually gonna be there tomorrow.
Is it Steve at the Dojo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where PJ
Yes.
goes for.
Wasn't he just there the other night?
Yeah, he was there yesterday.
Yeah,
He was there like yesterday, early afternoon.
Big good.
Because our producer, he's trying to branch out a little more and work with those guys more, just people like around in Lexington, just like people in general, because he's like a wizard behind the scenes that no one knows.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like a lot of people in Lexington like know who I am and then know who Cody is, and like they don't know that like he only works with like kind of us.
Yeah.
But like you say like Dojo, or you say like Sneak Attack, as far as like record like recording studios go, and like kind of speaks for itself, but he's still like just like this guy who's just like banging it out that no one really knows about yet. But it's crazy because every room he goes into, he knows so much more than most of the people in there. Because he's been doing it for 12 years. He's got a degree. I mean, he's probably been doing it for 13, 14 years now, but he's been doing it for so long, and he loves it so much. He just goes in and he just fucking tanks it out. But yeah, if you want beats or anything,
Oh, yes.
we all play instruments, so we can all do whatever you want. That's that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have a, you know, a live little session where we're just, you know, collabing, figuring out, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Because I like to just, you know, what do you call them? Mashups. And then you never, I like that key, let's do that. Because, you know, organically creating something, like that's what I love doing. Because I feel like I can make up words to anything, so.
What's the song you got? It's like, the person's turning 21.
Oh, yeah.
Leaving
You
town
think you're
happy.
grown out because you're 21. Going out of town, hella fun.
Yeah.
Think you don't know, you're gonna find out how. You better watch your back. Yeah.
We're listening to that in the car on the way over here.
Really?
And
Yes.
we're trying to re-up on, because I listened to like your stuff before, but I was like, I gotta listen to it, and now it's fresh on my mind.
Yeah.
And that song stuck out because I love the hook on it.
Yes. That was crazy.
Is that about your story?
Yes. Like.
For a second, I didn't know if it was about your sister or not, only because I know she's younger than you.
Yeah, no, she is not wild. And I'm not extremely wild as far as like the girls and the golds, but like spending deposits on money that you just don't even know. Like, what are you spending this money on? And I'm, you know, Louisville, Lexington, so I'm always going down I-65, like.
Little Lexington mileage.
Mileage. I'm like, yo, you think you're grown? Like, this is a message to myself, but then also to other people who like don't have a big sister that's telling them like, yo, you're not grown. You don't have it together. It's okay. It's fine. It was one of those like, when I get older, I'm gonna understand that this is a song that any 21-year-old, like I like to make timeless music in general. Like it needs to be a message that, you know, everybody can understand once they get to that age. You're like, oh, because 21, like I send out, not invitation, I send out birthday cards to people when they turn 21. Like I just look up
hashtag
21. Yeah. slide in their DMs.
Yeah.
But you think you're grown now. Happy birthday.
You slide in kind of fucking little shit. You know?
Yeah. You think you're grown now. Happy birthday, girl. Or whoever it is.
Mm.
That's my little tactic. I just, throw it in there so if they like the song, then they'll either say something or like, where can I find that? Drop the link.
Yeah, I was looking at how, I was looking at different little like strategies to get people to come to shows. And I was like, I should have a show on a day that a lot of people have birthdays.
Yeah.
That way I just invite them to the show. I say like, you get 3 tickets for free.
Yeah.
But more than likely they're going to bring more than 3 people on their birthday.
Right, because they got friends.
But that was just like one of those like little small strategies that I thought was kind of neat because I hadn't thought about it because I watched a video with this guy who is a nightclub promoter and the hardest day to get people to come out is on Tuesdays. And so he was trying to see how to get more people out on Tuesdays, and what he would do is he would obviously do like drink specials, but then he would do like invite everyone in the cities whose birthday was on a Tuesday. He'd give them all like 5 free tickets to come in, and then usually if it's your birthday, you're gonna be more than 5.
Right, you're not gonna just come in by yourself.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That's what he was doing.
Tactics. That's what I gotta think of. Look more on the creative side of how to how's another way that you can without being like too cheesy, but that's something that's still like you. Like you have to be like, oh, I have to come out of my shell and do something that I wouldn't do. Like, no, sit on the toilet and be like, oh, there's some shit. Listen to that, and then the song's on.
Yeah.
Like, what? Is she on the toilet? Ooh, just dropped a load.
Download
this.
The funny thing is that, so like we do stuff like that where it's like humorous and like it sticks out and cuts through like the noise. But then I feel like if a girl were to do it, it would cut through even quicker because you would never expect a girl to do it.
You're right. And I say all these things and I don't even do them because I'm like, oh, that's it's too crazy.
I went viral on TikTok sitting on the toilet.
What?
It's like, it can work.
And I went viral in the bathtub. So.
Yeah, you went viral on the tub, I went viral on the pot.
Yeah.
Wow. See, and I'm not even on TikTok like that. I watch people's TikToks.
Yeah, we go a little crazy on TikTok.
Yeah, I might have to get a little active.
Because the stuff that I post on Instagram does miles better on TikTok. I just posted Instagram because like.
Yeah, because you have more of your followers that you're trying to reach on there.
Yeah.
Because TikTok is good for like if you're trying to like promote a song or something that you might have on there. But if it's like funny stuff, it might go viral. But it's like you didn't get anything across. Like they're not clicking on anything that you want them to. It's like, okay, well they all see you, but the song you still ain't clicked on.
Yeah.
You didn't use this sound that I need you to use. You
didn't follow my direction.
Right, that's what I hate. Like, you didn't follow my direction. I said, comment.
TikTok is like insane though. It's like, you can post a song like a Monday and be like, making $5,000 by like Friday.
Right,
So
see,
then it's like,
I need to tap in. I
You
really
should.
do. I'm slow. I'm trying to make some TikTok money.
So, before we wrap it up, just anything that you want to say before you go.
Ooh.
Anything that you want to, just like a direct plug. Maybe 5 people see it, maybe 5,000 people see it. Just what do you want to say?
If you are watching this or listening to this podcast, go on your phone, look in your server, type in DA space HOTEL space LABI. My face is gonna pop up. Click on that hoe
Click on that.
and listen to 21.
Ooh, okay. Plug in 21.
Yes, because that thing's going viral on YouTube. Like, I'm trying to get
Yeah,
over 50,000. Hey.
I like 21.
Yeah, like a lot of people are liking it. The island people are liking it. So hey, if they liking it, I know y'all gonna love it.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
sweet, sweet.
But don't forget, the streets are calling.
Yeah, that's
People
right.
are calling.
That's right.
I got my mama wondering where I been.
The preacher's calling too.
Yes. People are like, what are you talking about? The preacher? No, literally, the preacher was calling.
Mm.
Literally.
Alright, well, thank you for coming.
Thank you
Nice
for
having
having me.
you.
Yes, we gotta do this again. This is fun.
Yeah, we'll get you on next time. We'll have it be a little longer or something.
Yes.
We'll space it out. Maybe next time you drop something.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes, but I got something coming.
All right, then.
We'll see you guys.
Peace.